Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Love, Light, and Life Affirmed, your daily affirmations for self love and growth. Hi, my collective. Welcome back to the channel, you guys. So, this is going to be our soul's echo. We are going to pull some messages, kind of see what you guys are in the middle of dealing with, what you guys need to work on, what truths that you need to acknowledge. Okay. Um, Welcome back in, all of my current followers and subscribers. Apparently, there's some messages in here for us that are ready to come out. Ooh, one I see at the bottom of the deck, alignment. Interesting. I'm curious about what the message will be for us today. Welcome back in, you guys. Thank you so much for being here. As always, you guys are absolutely amazing. Welcome back, all of the incoming followers and subscribers. Welcome in. Thank you so much for joining us. I always hope that the messages are useful and helpful for you guys as well. And hopefully you stay with us and are able to gain some knowledge and some wisdom. And, hopefully I'm able to help you with a little bit of growth in your love and life. Okay. Okay, well, since the cards seem very anxious at this time, let's see what we got going on. So the first one, we have cosmic belonging. You realize you are not separate. You are a thread in the grand tapestry of existence. A profound peace fills you. So this is for a group of my collectives who are realizing that we are all connected in some way, shape, or form. Yes, we are individual in our soul's mission. However, we are all connected in this universe, in our existence, because we are energy. Energy is neither created nor destroyed, it is consistent. Beautiful. And I love that this is bringing you a peace of mind. Inner union. Masculine and feminine, action and surrender, mind and heart. You are merging opposites into sacred wholeness. Honor your own completeness. This is beautiful. So, this is about understanding and realizing that we all have both masculine and feminine energy. It's a very important fact because I think that we grow up with this notion based on what history has shown us or told us, right? That masculines have singular roles and feminines have singular roles. But the reality is, we both harness both masculine and feminine energy as we should. Again, this is how we stay in balance. You can't be all masculine and raw, 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 and I'm strong and I can build and tough and being that at all times. Like, when do you get a chance to calm down and relax and put your feet up and maybe get a foot rub, a shoulder massage? I don't know, have somebody rub their fingers through your hair because I know you guys like that. You need to have both feminine and masculine energy in your life in order to have a inner union with yourself. You have to take action, but you also have to be able to surrender when necessary. You have to use your mind, your logical thought, but also be able to use your heart and balance your emotions. You have to be able to merge those in order to be whole. So honor your completeness, honor both sides of who you are. It's beautiful. What else? Wow. Okay. Like I said, it's anxious. What do we need to know? Threads of destiny. You sense multiple forces weaving your life together. Destiny is not fixed. It responds to conscious intention. Begin weaving your own thread into the greater design. This is about what you choose to manifest. What do you choose to think about and put action into in order to create? That is how you figure out your destiny, what your path is, what direction that you need to be going in. Flow state. You are entering a state where action feels effortless and aligned. This is your soul moving through you without resistance. Trust the flow. Surrender. Yes, surrender. Let it flow. Let the action feel effortless by surrendering. Don't force something that doesn't feel at ease. Don't go against the grain because you're trying to impress someone or because you're coming from an inauthentic place. That is not being in flow because it doesn't belong to you, because it's not who you are. It's not what you're supposed to be doing. Soul spark. You feel a faint stirring deep inside, a new spark ready to ignite. This is your soul remembering its original intention. Nurture this small flame. It holds immense potential. So, as you guys coming to inner union and you find balance with you, you start to remember what it is you truly are here to do, what your soul purpose is. And so, this is a message to encourage you to fan that flame, to nurture it, no matter how small it is. If this means you educating yourself a little bit more about a particular topic that you've always been curious about, but maybe it got put on the back burner because life started to happen. So you forgot that you were even interested in it, but now you are interested in it because your soul is coming back to center. So nurture that. That's an amazing feeling, I think that intelligence is absolutely sexy. I am a sapiosexual. I love intelligence. I love people who use their mind and are able to balance that also with their heart space. More knowledge, gaining knowledge, it is a way to expand wisdom, to find your purpose. Beautiful. And then we have balancing currents. You feel pulled in different energetic directions. True integration is not choosing sides, it is finding harmony between them. Breathe into the tension. Again, stay in a mindset of flow. Even if you're trying to balance something out in your life, find a way to find harmony between them. It doesn't mean that everything will always end up harmonious. However, you can figure out how to balance them in your own mindset, in your own mind, in order to keep yourself at ease, so that you don't feel constant tension, right? Because at the end of the day, you cannot control how someone else will feel about a particular thing, but you always can control how you balance, how you feel about something, how your mind thinks about it, whether you take a road of pessimism or optimism, right? Find a balance, light and dark, yin and yang, balance. What else? Master of flow. You dance with change instead of resisting it. Your grace transforms chaos into opportunity. Others find stability in your centered strength. Again, flow, 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 flow. I mean, somebody needs to know that it's okay to be in a state of flow, to surrender, to stop trying to go against the grain, to go with your heart's desire. You will find yourself in a more peaceful mindset when you can do this. Okay. And maybe some of you are going through an awakening. You are starting to remember who you truly are. Old beliefs are falling away. Stand in this awakening with courage. It is the gateway to your next evolution. Don't be afraid of that. Because to me, all this entails is that you are starting to come back to the self within you before the heartbreak, before the disappointment, before the letdowns, before the trauma, before the abuse. The innocent part of you that knew what you wanted, that knew what you desired, that didn't question what made you feel good on the inside. That part of you at that time that didn't need distractions so that you can forget about how bad things have been. You are starting to remember who you truly are. So those old beliefs that have been taught that no longer fit your mindset, that no longer serve you, they are starting to fall away. You are evolving. Wow. Echoes of loss. You feel the ache of emotional loss or separation. Grief is a sacred emotion. It shows where love lived. Honor the lost and trust healing will follow. So, this is a message to encourage you, the group of you who have experienced loss. You know, it's not an easy thing to lose someone that you loved or loved, because sometimes the loss is a loved one that you are still in love with. Sometimes the loss is someone who you fell out of love with, who you know that you used to love. It doesn't make the pain any less. It still is a loss. So, this is a reminder that grief is sacred. It is a reminder that love did live there at some point in time with you, through you. It was something that you were dedicated to for a long time, that you were connected to, that you adored. And even though it is no longer available, this could be a actual loss or death. This could just be a separation or divorce or a breakup. This could be a loss of a friendship. It all feels the same on different levels for different reasons. It is still grief. It is still heartbreak. It is okay to honor what was. It is okay to appreciate what was learned, the wisdom gained. It may take time to truly grieve it, and you may always grieve it. But grieving doesn't mean life is over. It doesn't mean to stop completely living your life. It is a moment of transformation. It is a moment of change. And sometimes it's hard to come out of that moment, especially when it's about heartbreak. How do you cope enough in order to move on? It definitely takes healing. And like I always say to you guys, healing is so ugly. It's hard. It takes a level of humility, vulnerability. You're going to go through all stages: anger, sadness, depression. It is a heavy weight, but it's very important to not hold this weight on your shoulders forever. but honor it, remember it, but don't let it turn you bitter. Don't let it make you stay in a mindset of anger or resentment, because now you are grieving the loss of yourself. So make sure to keep moving forward. Make sure to trust that as you decide to heal, you will find joy again. You will appreciate the memories. It's okay to take them with you as long as they don't hinder you from moving forward. That felt very specific and special for someone. So, you guys, I'm going to give you both a divine masculine healing oracle and also a feminine wisdom oracle as well. So let's start with my divine masculines and see what you guys need to heal at this time. Thank you so much for being here, you guys. If you've made it this far and the message is resonating, I would greatly appreciate you hitting that like button, comment if you feel the need, share, subscribe, follow me. It is very helpful for the channel. And what does our divine masculines need to heal at this time? What message of healing do they need at this time? Hawata. The antidote to isolation and loneliness is available through building ample platonic connections. Focus on building a solid community to foster intimacy and support. History remembers the Native American leader Hiawatha as a pre colonial sage from the 12th century. His name means he who combs. Hiawatha was a Mohawk or an Onondaga chief known for his speaking skills and messages of peace. He became the representative or the great peacemaker, helping this prophet and spiritual leader compose the great law of peace and the peace hymn recorded on ancient wampum belts. Hiawatha's message: you are but one drop in the ocean that is humankind. It is becoming more common for people to feel isolated or like outsiders. If you have felt either of these things, it is time to focus on fostering a sense of unity with others to cloak you in the sense of belonging. As society converts to online communication, we are prone to isolation more than ever. We are shifting away from a communal living design toward an individualistic one. Evolution has designed us to be social creatures, so these modern changes shouldn't take away from us. From both spiritual and biological standpoints, community benefits you greatly. So, this is a message of encouragement for whoever this is pertaining to who may be feeling isolated. Maybe you've just gone through a great loss in your life. This could actually be a physical loss of someone that you loved, or this could just be a separation, a divorce, loss in friendship. So, right now, you are feeling isolated, you're feeling outside of your community, you're feeling separated from what used to comfort you. So this is a message to try to find your soul tribe. Try to find and seek out the support system that you need at this time, because you may feel lonely, but you are never alone. Okay? I get a message for our feminines, divine feminines. We wholeheartedly support you, divine masculines. You are never alone. And again, whoever's in divine masculine energy, I could be talking to females and males going through this. Okay, what's our divine feminine message for today? Support. Number 14, encouragement, assistance. I absolutely love, love the confirmations. So the general message for both the divine masculines and feminines is community. Let's see what your message is, my divine feminines. So number 14 may be significant for someone. 14 breaks down to 5. 5 is about change. This is also on page 41, still breaks down to 5, which is about change. Somebody may be 41 that I'm talking to. To give encouragement or assistance, this card is here to remind you that you are safe. You are loved, worthy, and protected. You are free to choose your path and direction, knowing that you are being guided at all times. When the path seems a little cloudy and uncertainty takes over, step back for a moment. Take your time and let intuition and your inner knowledge take the lead. You do not have to solve everything at once. With little steps and great support, big things are possible. Your affirmation: the clarity and knowledge I need is deeply rooted within me. And this goes for both of you. This is to remind you to remember how strong you are, that you are always supported by seen and unseen beings. But this is a general message of finding your community, finding the people in your life that truly support you from an authentic place, who you trust to open up to when things become challenging, because no one gets through this life by themselves. No one. We all need support. We all need love, tender love and care, to be nurtured, to be held in our moments of weakness. Beautiful message for all of us in the collective right now. We need each other. All right, you guys, that is what I have for you. I pray that it resonated. If so, please let me know. I would love to know. Hit that like button, comment, share, subscribe, and follow me. But until next time, you guys, with so much love, bye.